And we're back once again.
With the Dead Red Herring podcast.
Yummy.
I am Roland.
And I am Magnus.
And we're here for more shit talking. Verbal shit posting, if
we're
you will.
here to warm ourselves at the local dumpster fires.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we need to say very local because we have major companies to do the dumpster fires for us. Like Bethesda.
Yeah, they're spreading their dumpster fires to all of the people.
Bethesda, EA, Netflix / Disney, I guess. Ubisoft. Anyone else?
There's so many.
Yeah.
So many.
How many more?
How many more? Exactly. But yeah, if we're gonna start somewhere.
Yeah.
The Netflix Disney thing. Because we have been reporting a lot on the cancellation of the Marvel Netflix series.
Mm-hmm.
And I starting to feel like the harbinger of death about that. Because at first, Iron Fist, and then we hope like, alright, maybe they won't, maybe they will continue Luke Cage. Luke Cage cancelled.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, maybe at least they will continue Daredevil. And now Daredevil is cancelled.
Yeah. So I guess we're just gonna see, we're gonna see another season of
Jessica Jones.
And Punisher.
And
because, I mean, they're in production or near complete production.
Exactly.
So, but this is what I've been saying. This is Disney pulling back all their licenses because they want to have everything on their own platform.
Yeah.
On their own streaming service.
Yeah, exactly.
So, well, I guess Disney is to blame on this one. And sure, to say to blame might be a bit harsh, but
they're
responsible.
Still, they're responsible for that. And I guess we're gonna have to see how their version of upcoming series is gonna be on their streaming channel. But yeah, we're not gonna see the same kind of Netflix Marvel. I mean, we're never gonna see this raw adult series. Not in a service provided by Disney. No.
And then again, this is the thing. This is my real, I'm not sure what to say, pet peeve or whatever. This is my gripe. If I want to see Disney stuff when they launch their own platform, I have to pay for another streaming service.
Yeah.
And I'm not really gonna do that.
No, it feels very unnecessary.
I mean, I already have Netflix. I sorta have
HBO.
Yeah.
And
via Play here in Sweden. Yeah. I'm not sure if
or local.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that goes international or whatever, but yeah, it's like I don't need another service.
No, to drain money. And I'm not saying turn to piracy, but no, I'm not saying it.
Raise the flag.
Yeah.
Hoist the sails.
Raise the Jolly Roger, people.
Yeah, we're not promoting piracy.
We're certainly thinking about it loud.
We're just looking at what alternatives we have.
Cheaper alternatives.
Or more expensive, depending on it. I mean, if you look at the guys with the Pirate Bay,
yeah,
they got sued for millions.
Yeah.
And for not really... Sure, they provided a service where you could find torrents to
download.
Get the torrents, and via the torrents you get the pirated.
How many years
files.
In prison they got?
10, I think. I'm not gonna swear on it. I don't really remember. I just remember that the amount they had to pay was ridiculously high. I mean, here's a fucked up thing in Swedish courts. The penalty for piracy is higher than rape and murder.
Let that sink in.
Yeah. That's fucked up.
Not saying we have a fucked up justice system. But yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I'm saying.
It is.
Exactly what I'm saying.
But moving away from the politics.
Yeah.
For now. I bet we're going to come back to it.
We try to, but they're making it so difficult for us.
Okay, well, sure. Okay, I'm pulling back the statement on the topic of politics. Doctor Who.
Oh,
Well, this is something I found really hilarious. When fans of Doctor Who, the current Doctor Who, say that it's getting too PC.
now imagine how PC you have to be for like these PC NPC. Oh, NPC to
Yeah.
think something is too PC and political.
Well,
Okay,
to
not
be
too
honest, I
political,
don't
but-
think it's the NPCs that are complaining. I think it's the people that enjoy the series, the character Doctor Who,
Yeah.
and maybe not spend that much time on the politics.
Exactly. And some message in some episode might be fitting sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but when you give more time and energy on the message and on the political message,
The
the
political
story.
shoving, I'd say.
yeah, then the story of the episode, you might not be cut for the job as
No.
writer. Chipnall.
Yeah. But Chibnall is gonna leave.
Yes,
And
he is.
so is, what's her face again?
Jodie Whittaker.
Yeah.
She's gonna leave. So
Allegedly, at least.
Allegedly, yeah. So, but at least we're gonna get a Christmas episode.
Yeah. The Christmas episode that is a New Year's episode instead of a Christmas episode because they don't want to write another Christmas episode, so they make it a New Year's episode. Holy crap, I'm going cross-eyed.
I'm going cross-brained here. Ugh. Ugh.
That's the sound of a brain breaking.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
There's this fine little gesture to that sound as well, but well, maybe I can show it on a
Maybe
live stream at some point.
Maybe someday we have video.
Yeah. Just imagine you have your brain, because, I mean, it's in two pieces connected in the middle.
Yep.
And it just breaks. Just this little break. Mm. But on the point of Doctor Who, I haven't watched Doctor Who since it was a Christmas special with the Matt Smith.
Oh yeah.
Which number is he?
11th,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm not sure if I've already mentioned this, but the thing that broke it for me was their version of Sherlock Holmes,
Oh yeah.
the lizard person. And at that point, I was like, no, fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck this.
Yeah, fuck that shit. And then there was the special of Sherlock,
Ah!
and that broke it for me. I was like, no, this is getting all political. This is bullshit.
Damn you, Moffat.
Yeah. So, I mean, they ruined... I love the first season of Sherlock.
Mhm.
I think it was absolutely the best one that has been made in modern time in the depiction of Sherlock.
Yeah, it was a very fresh start and with a new idea and
Yeah.
very...
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And then they go and fuck it up like that.
Well, it's BBC, so...
Yeah. They're just as bad, or I'm not sure if they're even worse than our
Yeah.
state propaganda. Which...
regime TV.
Yeah.
Let's just say
And
that.
here's a fun fact for people outside of Sweden.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
The funding for the public service TV, radio, and everything, now it's on the tax.
Because before we had the television fee.
Yeah,
so
there
to
was a
speak.
fee that they said it's mandatory if you have a TV.
I suppose it's very. I guess a lot of countries has the exact same. I think.
I'm not sure, but here's the way
Anyways.
it worked here at least. There was a mandatory fee if you owned a TV.
Mm.
Whether or not you could actually hook it up to an antenna and receive signals to watch TV, as long as you had something that had the potential of receiving the signals, you had to pay this fee. They wanted to make it so that you had to pay even if you didn't have a TV, but if you had a computer or even on a cell phone. But thankfully, there were people that said, no, fuck this, went to court and got, well, they won.
Mm.
So there were no fee for computers or cell phones. But there's been a lot of, well, controversy about the whole public service fee. So now the current regime
If you
actually
wanna
managed to put this fee on the tax instead of, well,
call it as a, I'm not gonna say voluntary fee, but
Yeah.
A so to say dodgeable
yeah.
fee.
The thing is that if you didn't own a TV, you didn't have to pay. But now with the new tax, even if you don't own a TV,
You're gonna have
you're
to pay.
gonna have to pay.
Yeah, and I think the so to say excuse or one of the reasons they wanted to have this tax for it, it was to in the name of democracy.
That's some big fucking air quotes there.
Yeah, I mean, but still, that's actually what they said.
Yeah.
That's the reason. It's for democracy, and we actually have a democracy minister.
Yeah.
What is she now? The democracy and
Culture, I think.
culture minister.
Yeah. And she's doing a terrible job.
Send help, please.
Oh god.
And we actually still doesn't have a government.
Yeah. Yeah, the situation is fucked up. Welcome to Swedish politics.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
speaking of the BBC and everything.
And I mean, we don't usually do much politics, but in this case, with the tax, it sort of
It
leaks into our territory,
Yeah.
so we have to do something about it. So
because the thing is that this tax is gonna go to cultural projects. So movies, TV shows, and everything produced in Sweden is gonna be, well, getting their money from tax money now. So
whether they deserve it or not.
yeah, so more propaganda.
Hey.
Hooray! Fuck this shit.
Fuck yeah. Fuck hell.
Yeah, so that's another dumpster fire, to be honest.
So we have our own dumpster fire to warm ourselves with.
Yeah.
Mm.
But moving to another dumpster fire. Should we start with Battlefield 5?
We should start with Battlefield 5.
Oh god.
Remember when we said they said if you don't like the game, don't buy it?
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
People actually took it up.
They don't buy it.
Yeah.
The sales are down. How much?
I think it was compared to the sales of Battlefield 1, it was like 63% down for the same period.
Well, that's gonna sting.
Yeah. And
Fun.
well, here's the thing. I've listened to a couple of people talking about this, and a lot of them say that the game in itself isn't really that bad. It's a good game, but it's incomplete. And also, EA and DICE, they've been saying that you won't have access to certain features, such as the Battle Royale mode and something else, until like another month or so.
Oh, Christ.
But you still pay the full price for it. So the analysis has been more or less that the reason they do this is to keep the hype for the game up, so that there will be a buzz around it, so that more people will come into it. But I feel that if you're gonna actually demand people pay full price, then you should actually have it complete. And that goes into Fallout 76 as well, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They sell the game and openly say that you won't be able to get these features until another month or so. They are complete, but we have to wait. Why? I wonder.
Anticipation.
Yeah. I think it's really honestly fucked up. If you have everything ready, put it in the main release.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's EA. They have made money milking a sort of mandatory art on the company. So mandatory course.
Trolling is an art.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. But
So yeah, I mean, in the first opening of the Battlefield 5, was it the sales were not good.
No, they were really bad.
And
They're
what did
looking
you
at
say?
the UK figures for some reason, but I'm not.
Also good. But what was it the next week? They
Yeah,
lowered the
yeah.
price on
Yeah,
the game?
they slashed it in half, so it's like 50% off.
Yikes.
Yeah,
That's
that's not good.
if that's not a warning sign, I don't know what is.
Yeah. And just to get into Fallout 76 with all
Speaking
this.
of incomplete games.
Yeah, I mean, holy shit. The things we've heard about this.
It has not been kind
No.
at all.
I truly think that Fallout 76 will permanently tarnish the good reputation of Bethesda.
Yeah. But I think maybe they will take this to yeah, I know, but hear me out. Maybe they would take this to heart. I mean, they rose too high. And now they flew too close to the sun. With their new title and the new kind of game, and they wanted to milk the money, and fuck, people didn't like that. Hopefully, they will take it to heart.
I'm gonna crush your dreams here. I think the problem is that people have been too lenient with Bethesda. Because Bethesda has a track record of releasing, well, really buggy games, incomplete games at some turns. I mean, just look at the release of Skyrim the first time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think the reason they actually got away with it is because it was a single player game. It was manageable to fix, and thanks to modding, I think a lot of people were willing to look the other way because they could do a lot of things with the games.
Yeah.
Now that you have a always online, massive multiplayer, massive in air quotes, multiplayer game, non-moddable, there is no way for the players to fix the problems. You have to rely on the company. And the company seems more interested to have a ton of promises and just shove things out and then hope for the best to fix the problems later, which we've seen. I mean, the base file of the game was like 47 gigs. The first day patch was at 58 or something like that gigs. The next patch was the same size, and now they're gonna roll out one or more patches at the same size.
You're gonna have your own hard drive for that shit.
Yeah. This is not good.
No.
This is at the best an early access type game.
Yeah.
This is incomplete. There's no effing way that I'm gonna pay $60 for a half-assed, incomplete, buggy game.
And to be playing, don't want to say the devil's advocate, but to play the antagonist for a little bit while. You people who bought it on early access, shame on you. I'm just saying that. They bought an incomplete game on early access.
I mean, I'm gonna say
I don't want to put all the blame on the customers here because it isn't. But people don't buy early access. I'm just saying that.
No. There's no problem with buying early access games because if something is actually titled early access, then you know that it's incomplete. Fallout 76 has been promoted as complete. That's the difference.
All right. Okay.
So there's no reason to blame those who buy early access because early access, in my opinion, is a good way for at least smaller developers to have their product get out, to get some funding, and providing people with some entertainment and being able to be part of the process moving forward to the complete product.
Yeah, in the same time getting some feedback on the
exactly.
issues.
So I mean, it's
on a smaller company, it works.
Yeah, but this is Bethesda.
Yeah.
Look at the amount of money they've actually made on their things earlier.
And they have put a ton of money on marketing this time. So
and they release something that is more or less early access. This is all on Bethesda.
Yeah.
This is not on the players. This is not on the customers.
No.
At all. So, yeah.
Yeah. Ay. This can be a tough one to crawl out of, so to speak.
Yeah. I'm never, ever gonna be not skeptical of Bethesda ever. I mean, shame on me for not being skeptical from the beginning because, as I said, they have a track record.
Yeah.
But I could never imagine them doing something like this. You said it in an off the record, of the recording, so to say, discussion that Fallout 76 is more or less another No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
And I disagreed at first because I thought that, well, they've been honest about what's going to be and everything. But then I looked into stuff. I listened to some commentary on it. And you're right. They did promise a whole lot of stuff. They did not follow through. They might actually implement it now, well, with the patching and everything.
Yeah.
But it's still incomplete game.
Yeah.
Still, that is the main point. It's an incomplete game. I can't let it go.
So I guess we're gonna have to see if they're gonna go full No Man's Sky, because No Man's Sky has sort of make it a turnaround. Back. Yeah. So it's actually somewhat playable.
Yeah.
And actually, as I heard in reviews and all that, kind of good. So I guess we're gonna have to see if Fallout makes the same. Because the amount of money they have put on marketing and to get this out, they would be stupid if they didn't try to fix this.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they have to fix it.
Yeah.
But I don't think any amount of fixing will make up for all the stuff they've done.
The trust is broken, so to speak.
Especially if you look at this Power Armor edition.
Yeah.
In the marketing, those who bought the $200 Power Armor kit were promised a duffel bag with a helmet and everything.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of all the things in it, but the thing is the bag. It's not a duffel bag.
No, it's like a...
It's a nylon sack, more or less.
Yeah.
Of bad quality. And
shaped like a duffel bag.
Yeah.
And they promise like canvas, the material.
Yeah.
Like canvas material and all that good stuff. But
yeah, and they won't follow through on that promise because it was too expensive. Then don't promise it. God, it's not hard. Just be honest with what you're doing. And for people that complain about it, well, at least one guy, he was offered 500 atoms in compensation, which is the equivalent of a $5 in-game purchase.
Yeah.
For what, $200? Are you out of your mind?
Keep the rest of the 195.
Yeah. And with the refunding problem for those who downloaded the game, yeah, no, this dumpster fire is
it's spread to the building, so to speak.
Yeah, this is turning out to be a landfill fire.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so let's see what they do in the future. Maybe we can stop flogging this dead horse, but
yeah,
there's some patch of skin left, so to speak.
This fucker's been raised by a team of necromancers. We need to smite the shit out of it.
Smite. Bum.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We need clerics, paladins, and, the Ordo Malleus on this one. Send the Inquisition!
Primarch, where's the Prometheum?
Oh, God. Yeah. I'm just so sad.
Yeah.
I just can't really let go of the fact that big game developers think it's okay to just release shit like this and then think that, no, it's no problem. We can do this. We can get away with it.
It's gonna pay for itself.
And then riddle the
plebs
filth
will pay.
with microtransactions.
Greed.
Yeah.
It's greed and arrogance.
I mean, sure, I get the point of game development being expensive, especially in today.
Yeah.
In today's era, it's really complicated stuff. I get it that it costs a lot of money for all the people involved. But at the same time, when you have a high cost, you expect good quality on the product.
Yeah.
And we're not getting good quality.
No, it's very much an imbalance of the price and the final product.
Mm-hmm.
Very much an imbalance.
So it's no wonder that gamers are pissed.
Yeah, the very passionate customer group.
Yeah.
They're very passionate about getting their money's worth. And I don't think the big gaming company gets that.
No.
I think they looking like, oh, it's just more customers, but they will buy it. You'll see.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, what? A lot of in entertainment actually. You can't cheat these people.
And here's the thing also. There was this discussion between YouTube creator Jong Ye and Kotaku writer Jason Schreier, I think his name is.
Oh yeah.
And I listened to it, and I think that Schreier made some fair points. That there is a lot of vitriol coming from the gaming community. Sure, there is. And a lot of creators, according to him, feel that they do a lot of hard work and only get, well, shit from the community. So a lot of game developers, they actually consider just quitting because they don't feel it's worth it. But I think that in today's cases with both Battlefield 5 and Fallout 76, the questions about microtransactions and in-game options, I feel that a lot of the criticism coming from the gaming community is valid because you still pay a lot of money for the things. And at that point, you expect to get your money's worth. And when people feel cheated, conned, or the like, when it comes to a high-priced product, of course, there's going to be criticism.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of criticism is taken in the right way, because everything that's actually getting heard is the loudest minority within the community, the really angry, vitriolic people.
Yeah.
Those are the voices that it gets pointed to all the time. But the majority of gamers who have valid criticism, who are annoyed or angry about the way stuff isn't being handled today, those voices are getting shoved to the side.
They're getting lumped in with the
yeah, exactly. It's like
the angry, the real.
The vitriolic crew.
Yeah, the vitriolic crew. Yeah.
So the real criticism is getting drowned in the bad arguments, in the ad hominems and everything, and that's wrong. So when it comes to the discussion between Jong Ye and Schreier, I think that Schreier, he really dodged a lot of the criticism. But another fair point he made was that there needs to be better deals for the workers within the game development.
Yeah, absolutely.
And his idea was that they needed to unionize. And, well, being from Sweden, we have a really strong tradition of unions here. And for a long time, it's been a good thing. So I can see the good stuff coming from unionizing. But in today's, well...
Then you have the United States kind of...
and that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, like
mob. But then again, the modern unions in Sweden, they're fucked up.
Yeah.
They actually just make more problems than they actually solve, which is interesting, but that's more of a political nature.
Yeah.
So I think that when it comes to the criticism against game developers, there has to be more of a dialogue. The publishers, developers, and producers need to listen to people and not just go that, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it.
Yeah, marketing 101, that doesn't work.
Yeah, but because when you attack your potential customers, when you attack the fans, you're gonna get reactions, and not in the good way.
No, exactly. I mean, we have seen that everywhere, like on the game companies, comic book stores, and all over the entertainment business.
And here's the thing also, when it comes to Battlefield 5, this is a pure example of get woke, go broke.
Yes, the good old saying.
Yeah, because Söderlund was complaining that his daughter couldn't partake in World War II because she was a girl. And that's like, what?
Yeah, I'm sure you wanted to storm the Normandy.
Yeah, sure, get in the boats. Let's go. Go disable that MG42 up there.
Come on, ladies first.
Yeah, exactly. No, the reasoning is retarded.
Yeah.
This is just some virtue signaling bullshit. And I sure, a game developer can do whatever game they want, but when they get criticism, they shouldn't respond with a 5-year-old, nah, no, you stupid.
No, you gay.
Yeah, your mom gay.
No, you.
That's not the way to handle it.
No,
Don't attack your customers.
Exactly.
Don't attack the fans.
They get angry when it doesn't sell.
Yeah. And blaming...
Getting... Yeah.
Yeah. And blaming gamers for being entitled.
Yeah, about that.
To me, this sounds like, oh, they're being entitled because we make a game and they have to like it. Well, yeah.
That's
you
so
produce something that you expect to sell, but you can only sell it if people actually want it. It's not that people go and say, hey, make us a game and we'll pay you.
No, exactly.
No, you're saying, we're going to make a game, please buy it.
Yeah, exactly. You want to listen to the masses on this one, what they actually want. Because if you don't want to make a game that the masses want, then you go make your own game.
Yeah.
See if that sells.
Exactly. I mean, we have the problem with the howler monkeys.
Oh, yes.
The howling NPCs. This...
You can make a book out of that.
Yeah, small vocal minority on the other side of the playfield.
Yeah.
That demands representation and this and that, and it has to be all the womans.
Yeah.
The same kind of people that demands that Rockstar should make a change in the game so that you can't punch or kill the suffragettes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this vocal minority is just as vitriolic as the gamer minority that's really vitriolic and going to doxing and stuff.
Yeah, and there's where it gets entitled.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they demand...
The NPCs are really entitled because they demand that games should be fit into their worldview, while gamers say that we expect this product... this is the product we expected from what you've been telling us. And then you change it, and this is not what we want. We give you criticism saying, okay, this is not really something we want. And when the response is, well, if you don't like it, don't buy it. We're not going to buy it. It's as simple as that.
Exactly.
This is nothing about entitlement.
No.
This is about expectations of a product promised.
I mean, haven't these people learned marketing by now?
Nope.
No, of course not.
Or rather, they took the marketing course from the intersectional viewpoint, maybe.
They couldn't fit it in the schedule of gender studies, I suppose. Oh, here I am, punching.
Oh, God. I don't think we want to open that Pandora's box.
But I'm so curious. Let's open it.
Oh, fuck no.
Nah, another day.
So, yeah. But what can we expect from the future? Is there something good coming?
I hope we're getting our own, like, video game gate, so to speak.
Well, you mean a Gamergate 2.0?
My brain broke for a second. Yes, of course I mean Gamergate 2.0. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people saying that, oh, why should we have another Gamergate? The first one didn't do anything. But I think the first one did do something.
Yeah, I mean, among the howler monkeys complaining about sexism and all that, I think we got sort of open our eyes for corrupt journalism in video gaming communities and such. So I think another 2.0 would make a difference. I mean, if we're gonna highlight the all this words fail me. I'm sorry. In gaming companies and all that. If we're gonna highlight that in the next Gamergate, yes, then we need another one to make a difference.
I think the main reason that it feels like the first one didn't do anything is that it was the other side that had the media.
Yeah.
They could write the history.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Exactly.
So I think what we really need is more engagement in actually doing our own writing and not expect the mainstream media or
because then
the old media to do the right thing, because they won't.
No. When you finally get around to reporting on it, it won't be on our side, so to speak.
Speaking of, I actually saw that Jeremy Hambley, the Quartering, he's actually starting up a new gaming news website.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can find it. I saw a video about it just last night.
Yeah, because that's also what we need. We need not to separate ourselves a lot, but we need our own, not infiltrated by the NPCs.
Exactly. Another good thing, actually, Nintendo.
Oh,
they've actually canceled their what was it called? Nintendo Makers Program, Creators Program.
Oh, okay.
Where you had to pay like 40% of whatever income you got from a video or something to do with Nintendo products. They've canceled that, so now you should be able to stream and play Nintendo games like any other game. There are some guidelines and all, but I think we can
overall,
look into that later.
Good boys.
But yeah, so hey, that's nice. And you get, if you actually monetize your stuff, you can keep your money.
Oh, thank you, kind master. Yeah, but actually, that's a good decision from them.
Yeah. The thing that Jeremy is working on is exclusively games.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually looking forward to see what that's going to be.
Yeah, exactly. And go support that.
Yeah.
We need that.
Because this should be all about escapism.
Yeah.
This is all about gaming and stuff and non-political.
Exactly.
And that is what I want. I don't want to have politics in my games. I don't want to have politics in my hobby.
I mean, if we're going to have politics, we're going to have to punch against everyone.
Yeah.
All the different directions.
Yeah.
So either all of it or none of it.
Yeah. And by none of it, it's that leave politics by the door.
Exactly.
If you're gonna go into gaming, go into gaming. Not politics.
No gods, no kings, only man.
Exactly. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Exclusively games.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Hashtag me too. Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, yes, you did. Hashtag my games.
Yeah, start that one.
Maybe it should be hashtag me2.
Me2. Be on the lookout for that one, people.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? I was going to say retarded, but
there's a lot of retarded things, but maybe not for this one. We've been going on for a bit. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should follow us on Twitter.
Yeah. On the, what is it called? DRH podcast. One word.
I do some shit posting and some commenting there. So if you have tips, commenting, or something else.
Or just plain shit post us.
Yeah. Follow us. Talk to us.
Witness us!
Yeah. Exactly.
But we're also on...
our stuff is on Podbean.
iTunes.
Spotify.
And YouTube, for those people who listen on Podbean right now.
Yeah.
Hi.
So yeah, you can find us at a varied variety of places.
Yeah, exactly.
Variety.
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 But yeah, those you people listening on YouTube right now, don't forget to
Subscribes.
subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Click that bell.
Smash that like button.
Yeah, exactly, and all that jazz.
Leave a comment. I don't know. And if you're gonna subscribe, don't forget to click that notification bell.
That's what I just said.
I wasn't notified.
Fuck you.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's all we have for
this time.
So
Thank you for listening.
yeah, thank you very much. Have a good time, Unity people.
Resist the NPCs.